They were once sacred. Prayers were whispered into smoke. But today, over 6 trillion of them are lit every year. This is the story of how a holy plant turned into a global killer. The rise of the cigarette. Thousands of years before filters and factories, tobacco grew wild in the Americas. To indigenous peoples, like the Maya and the Taino, it wasn't a vice. It was medicine, a tool for healing, peacemaking, and spiritual connection. Smoke carried prayers to the sky. They didn't call it smoking, they called it ceremony. In 1492, Columbus was greeted by islanders holding a gift, tobacco leaves. His crew watched as the locals rolled the leaves and smoked them. Curious and confused, they brought tobacco back to Europe. Rodrigo de Jerez became the first European smoker and was thrown in jail. People thought smoke coming from his mouth meant he was possessed. But soon, Europe changed its mind. Doctors claimed it cured headaches and even the plague. One French diplomat, Jean Nicot, made it trendy in France. His name gave us a new word: nicotine. Through the 1600s and 1700s, tobacco was chewed, smoked in pipes, or sniffed as snuff. But in Spain, poor workers began rolling shredded tobacco in paper scraps. They called it a cigarillo, little cigar. It was portable, fast, and easy to roll. Still, it remained niche until war broke out. During the Crimean War in the 1850s, British soldiers noticed Turkish troops rolling tobacco into paper and lighting it up. They copied it, brought it home, and a habit took root. The cigarette became more than smoke. It became comfort, brotherhood, escape. In 1880, a 21-year-old American named James Bonsack invented a machine that changed everything. The Bonsack machine could roll 200 cigarettes per minute, a task that took a human hours. Tobacco baron James B. Duke saw the potential. He partnered with Bonsack, bought out competition, and mass-produced cigarettes like never before. By 1900, Duke controlled 90% of all U.S. cigarette production. The industrial age had met the smoke. Production wasn't enough. They had to sell it. In came Edward Bernays, the father of modern advertising. He made smoking fashionable. In the 1920s, he launched the Torches of Freedom campaign. Women were encouraged to smoke as a symbol of liberation. Celebrities lit up on screen. Doctors appeared in ads. Smoking was no longer a ritual. It was a lifestyle. Behind the glamour, a darker truth was burning. By the 1950s, studies showed links between smoking and cancer. But tobacco companies denied it. They hid the research. They paid for doubt to be published. The cigarette, once sacred, was now deadly. And yet, the world kept smoking. What began as a gift from nature became a tool of war, a corporate weapon, and a silent killer. Today, over 8 million people die from tobacco each year, and 70% of smokers want to quit. But quitting is hard when the product was engineered to be addictive. So, the next time you see smoke rising, remember, it didn't start as poison, but it became one. Thanks for watching.